Here is my speech. Do you remember all those anti-pot propaganda ads you saw on TV as a child? I can distinctly remember one ad that depicted a woman taking a hit of a marijuana cigarette and deflating into her couch, much like a balloon, insisting that marijuana was an evil, horrible drug that made you a lazy, worthless person. My goal in this speech is to inform the audience of the truth concerning marijuana's past leading up until present time. Marijuana has been a part of the human culture for over 12,000 years. According to the imarijuana.com website, marijuana was one of the 50 fundamental herbs used in traditional Chinese medicine. It can be traced to places like the Middle East, Southeast Asia, Africa, and now in the United States, South America, and Europe. Even our founding fathers, like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, have records of growing hemp on their plantations. For almost 200 years in this country, it was completely legal. In fact, you could pay your taxes with cannabis hemp. In 1930s, the medical hemp fiber stripping machines finally became state-of-the-art, available, and affordable. The new advancements in the hemp industry at that time could have potentially put a lot of timber businesses out of business. And it's important to remember that William Randolph Hearst invested heavily in the timber industry due to his newspaper empire. Also, the DuPont Corporation, owned by Lamont DuPont, had just patented a new process of making pulp paper from sulfate. These two men potentially could have lost billions of dollars and perhaps went bankrupt due to these new advancements in the hemp industry. Because of this, Hearst and DuPont teamed up and had a fierce campaign to demonize hemp. It was no secret that William Randolph Hearst hated minorities. He used his chain of newspapers to aggravate racial tension at every opportunity. Hearst especially hated Mexicans. Hearst newspapers adopted the word marijuana, which was the Mexican slang term for hemp, according to Jack Harrow's book, The Emperor Wears No Clothes. Unfortunately, yellow journalism prevailed. In 1937, cannabis was made illegal. Since then, America has spent trillions of dollars on the prohibition of marijuana. Many people make the comparison between this prohibition and alcohol prohibition. The main difference between the two is the death statistics. The number of deaths related to alcohol is 85,000 on an annual basis, and the number of deaths related to marijuana is surprisingly zero. Yet, alcohol is legal and marijuana is still considered to be lethal. Fortunately, California led the way with Proposition 215 in 1996. And as of today, we have 19 medical marijuana states, with 2 of those states being legal for recreational use. It is estimated that 22.5 million people use marijuana daily, and 162 million adults use marijuana at least once per year, according to the marijuana.com/marijuana facts. So as you can see, this plant has a 12,000-year association with the human race, but it has only been illegal for 76 years. Throughout this speech, I went over the truth concerning the history of cannabis. Hopefully now you can better understand the relationship between us and this plant. With your newfound knowledge of marijuana, I encourage you to go out and spread the word of marijuana's wonderful benefits and its potential agriculturally and medicinally. If more Americans had discovered the real reason behind why marijuana was illegal in the first place, and that the root cause behind this marijuana prohibition was because of greedy people trying to make a profit, they can slowly start to change their views concerning this robust plant. So we can finally start researching more about this and benefit our society from it. Thank you.